This video is brought to you by BlueCert. BlueCert is a trusted provider for AI-related certifications designed to validate expertise in machine learning, data science, NLP, AI security, and more. You can go to bluecert.org to take a look at all of their offerings. You can explore the certifications. Here we have certifications on machine learning, AI healthcare, AI in finance, natural language processing, and many more. If I go to machine learning, you can see the different potential roles that are available for machine learning as developers and even different paths that are available. And this provides you with AI-focused specialization, flexible online exams, and also employer recognition. You can also check out some of the sample multiple choice questions on that category. If you're looking for certification for machine learning or AI related fields, check out bluecert.org. All right, so now let's go ahead and do a small activity. We are going to be doing the same activity as even odd, but with one distinction. Use a function. All right, now we all know what the even odd problem looks like. We have a number, let's say number 4, and you can take input from the user, that's perfectly fine. And if the number mod of 2 is 0, then we say it's even, else it's odd. So this is our code, but how can we change this into a function? And why we should change this into a function? Well, the reason we should change this into a function is so that we can easily reuse it later on. Maybe somewhere down the line, down the code, we will need help from isEven. Maybe we need to call isEven, right? Or we need to find out if it's even or not. Then instead of copy pasting this code again and again, we can convert this code into a function and then use it. So how do we convert this into a function? Well, let's first think about a good name for the function. What are we trying to do? We are trying to find out if the number is even or odd. By the way, it will be a good idea to try this out yourself, all right? And you can pause the video, try it out yourself. So how can we find out if the number is even or odd? Well, one of the ways is that we can probably create a function called isEven, which takes in a number. All right. And look at the name of the function, isEven, which basically means that it is going to return you a Boolean value. Either it's going to be true or it's going to be false. If number that you have passed in mod of 2 is 0, then return true, else, well, I don't think in this case we need else. We'll just say return false. And there we go. That's our function. So isEven is the name of the function. You're going to pass in a number, and that number, if it's divisible completely by 2 and there's no remainder, then it's going to be even number and we return true. Else, we return false. We call this function just by calling isEven, and we pass in the number over here. So what should we pass in over here? Well, pass in 4. And it is going to return us some sort of a result, which we can go ahead and print it out. So now if I call this, and if I run this, you will see that we are calling isEven, and since we pass in 4, we get true. But now it's a function, so we can actually use it again and again. And we can pass in a different value over here, 5. And you can see now it's returning false. So this is the reason that we create functions. We create functions so that we can reuse them later on, and one function should be doing one thing, and that one thing isEven is doing is just trying to find out if the number is even or not. All right, so that is it, even, odd using functions.